100 player ground war, crossplay, a nuke. Man, what else is Call of Duty Modern Warfare gonna have to offer when it actually launches? What's going on, guys? It's your boy Goonzig here, and welcome back to some Call of Duty here on the channel. Man, it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've done some COD, so I'm beyond excited for this. Today we're gonna hop in and talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare, some things it has to offer. We're gonna talk about the beta, talk about some features that are being talked about, and yeah, it's gonna be a good video, man. Back to my roots. If you guys go way back on the channel, you can actually see that I pretty much started out playing Call of Duty. Actually, I don't even know if the videos are still public or not, but yeah, I started out playing Call of Duty, eventually transitioned into Moto, and maybe we can make it do full circle here at 10K and switch it up again, because kind of getting burnt out on the Moto games. I do love them to death, but man, Call of Duty, basically Call of Duty got me into gaming. Call of Duty has my heart, and I'm just waiting for like that good Call of Duty to come out again. So hopefully, fingers crossed, Modern Warfare is actually good and I can enjoy it and bring you guys some content. But today we're gonna hop in and talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'm actually on some World War II right now because I love this game. It's actually a ton of fun. But let's get into the video. Alright, so I figured I'm just gonna hop in and actually talk about a few different things within Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I'll probably throw up some World War II gameplay, and then depending on the length, maybe we'll actually hop in and I can show you guys how much of a bot I am at this game now. I'm trying to get back into COD, and I've been playing some World War II, some Modern Warfare Remastered, some Zombies, some Black Ops 4 and stuff like that, just to actually get, you know, used to playing with the sticks again, man. I'm used to playing on mouse and keyboard, playing Fortnite and stuff like that, so I gotta get back into that console gaming. I know there's crossplay and everything, but I want to go back to my roots, man. Call of Duty, it feels best on a controller. Now let's talk about it, man. Ground war. Ground war mode is going to be in the Modern Warfare beta. If you guys didn't know, if you pre-order the game, you can actually get access to the beta, which is next week. This weekend coming up, guys. Not this weekend that this video went live, but next weekend the beta is happening. Ground war is basically going to be a mode where over 100 players hit the battlefield and slay out. It is going to be in the beta, so that's going to be crazy. Imagine hopping into the beta with 99 other players and just going to town in some domination or something. That will be wild. Now, it hasn't actually fully been revealed just yet. We have seen some 32 versus 32 player gameplay, but nothing on the 50v50 scale just yet, but it is coming. So that's absolutely crazy. I cannot wait for that. I love big player modes where there's like a ton of people running around and you can just get a ton of kills. That's awesome. Now, those of you guys that are into the competitive side of things, basically ranked play might not be a thing at launch for Modern Warfare, and it actually might not even be a thing at all. The developers were asked about a ranked play or a league play. I mean, after it coming to Black Ops 4 5 months after launch, I think everyone's kind of wondering, like, are we going to get a ranked play at launch? And their answer was basically no, they don't think it's going to be in the game at launch. So are we even going to get a ranked play? I hope they do it good, and I hope it's worth the wait. Now, the Infinity Ward team has actually announced that there are going to be weapons added into the game post-launch. So once the game's launched, there are going to be other ways to get guns and unlock different guns that are added into the game that weren't there when the game was released. So what does this mean? Are we going to be able to unlock guns from loot boxes where we buy the loot boxes with real life money and then basically have to hope that we get the gun? Are we gonna do challenges to actually earn the gun and then everyone has a fair chance at getting it, or how's it gonna play out? I think this is the topic where, I mean, man, it starts to get a little iffy. Supply drops, DLC, it needs to be done right in order for this game to actually take off and be enjoyable for everyone. As soon as Call of Duty starts throwing in, you know, guns that you have to pay to get, it just ruins it. It absolutely ruins the game. I do think one huge thing that Call of Duty has going for it this year is crossplay. Crossplay is unreal. We saw it with Fortnite. Fortnite basically took over the world, man. It's still on top. I don't think that's only due to the fact that it has crossplay, but crossplay allows everyone to connect. I could hop on and play with my PC buddies, my PlayStation 4 buddies, and I can be sitting here on my Xbox. So I think that's really cool. I think crossplay is something that almost every game, every multiplayer game needs at this point. I do think there are some balancing issues, like, man, I'm telling you straight up, it's way easier to aim with a mouse once you get used to it, but moving around and running and gunning on a controller feels way better in my opinion. Obviously a game like Fortnite, having all the keys on your keyboard and everything, that is a huge help, just because, I mean, there's so much going on, you need a button to do everything. But a game like Call of Duty where it's sprint, aim, shoot, it's pretty easy to get the hang of it on a controller, and I think as long as it's balanced right, crossplay is going to be amazing. Now I have this list of features that has been released relating to crossplay. So aim assist for controller players on PC. If you use a controller on PC, you will get the aim assist, so that is huge. It's strictly peripheral based matchmaking at launch. Maybe not in the beta because they basically want to use that to collect data, but it's going to base matchmaking on what you're using. Is it going to be a controller or a mouse and keyboard? And that's how it's going to basically split up the player base. So it's not going to be relating to your system, it's going to be relating to how you are actually playing the game, which is actually cool because you can go ahead and throw a mouse and keyboard on your Xbox and get into those PC lobbies. So I think it's very unique. I think it's almost needed at this point. The age of gaming is reaching a time where everyone wants to be, I mean, comfortable and playing their own way, so we gotta make everyone happy, right? As of right now, they are making it so that PC controller players have to play against console controller players, but they might change that due to the FOV, the field of view, because that might create an issue there, an FOV advantage to the PC players, I would assume, because they could adjust that. So yeah, we might see a difference there. Basically, if you're playing with other people and your lobby consists of controllers and mouse and keyboard players, you're gonna get put into mixed lobbies. The developers are actually looking into a method to prevent people from using the devices. What are they called? XIM? I don't even know what this device is. I know what they do, but I don't know about this device specifically. It actually allows you to use a mouse and keyboard, and it registers as a controller on the console. So that would make it so you get put into controller lobbies, and they're trying to get rid of that and stop that feature from being used. Cross progression, so I mean, if you have the game on two different systems, cross progression is huge. Being able to play on my computer and then go play on my Xbox and pick up right where I left off, that is huge. Apparently it's not actually in the game right now, but it is something they're working on, so hopefully in the future we do have it. But I think if we don't have that at launch, it's kind of gonna be a bummer, because imagine playing like the first month on two different accounts and they're not linked together, and then all of a sudden they're like, you know what, let's link those two accounts together for you. I think that could kind of create a little bit of a conflict there. Now, Infinity Ward actually went ahead and mentioned that the nuke was in the Modern Warfare multiplayer event build. If you guys remember back to when they did the multiplayer event, a bunch of YouTubers, a bunch of people got invited out to play the game. No one actually got the nuke, but apparently it is in the game, just no one figured it out. So does that mean we basically have to figure out how the nuke works? No one actually knows how the nuke works, and it's up to us to figure it out. I'm pretty sure if someone actually knew that the nuke was in the game, they would have figured it out, but yeah, I guess no one figured it out. No one got a nuke, and that's kind of crazy. Now, we are kind of waiting for a story trailer. There were a few tweets between an Infinity Ward developer and, I mean, just a random guy on Twitter that kind of hinted at a story trailer. So we don't know when, we still haven't seen anything, but hopefully soon. Weapon charms, you know, those little things that like dangle off your gun, and I mean, they look kind of cool. Apparently they're coming back. They are coming back within Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so that's pretty cool. As soon as I think about those, I think of Rainbow Six, so to see that come in to play here within Call of Duty, I can't complain, man. Hopefully it's not something they want to charge us for, because I mean, customization options for those charms, oof, man. put those in supply drops, Infinity Ward starts making the dough. Now finally, they have actually released a road to launch roadmap. So it's basically an image. I'll throw it up on screen here for you guys, and it goes over everything that's happening up until launch. Coming up here soon, we are going to have the first beta weekend, and then crossplay details are going to be released on September 16th, or the week of September 16th. September 19th to 23rd, beta weekend number 2. At the end of September, we are going to get the campaign premiere, so maybe that's the campaign story trailer that the developers were tweeting about. And then on the week of October 7th, we are going to get the special ops premiere trailer. So a lot to look forward to. It is one thing to note that the first beta coming up here soon is actually PS4 exclusive, so man, that's kind of a bummer honestly. When they do the PS4 exclusive or even the Xbox exclusive like DLCs or anything, it's just not fun, man. It's 2019, I don't know why we don't look at it like all consoles are equal. Make it so that the beta is actually available across all platforms every time there is a beta. I think that's most fair. But yeah, man, Call of Duty Modern Warfare coming out soon, man. The release is coming quick, so I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash that thumbs up button for me, throw any comments down below, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here, and yeah, man, Call of Duty, it's back. Peace out.